Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town Grand Station, where I have finally conformed all of the rail system to be the same. Watch as I go around and find one that doesn't work. All the rails now come in on the very edge of their block. Ignoring the centre line, that's a gap in between them. They come in on the edge there, and these ones do the same. They come in on the edge there and go along, and they all do the same thing now. They all come in and then go out. Also, they all come in on the same line now. All the trains have to go to the end, turn around, come back to join this one here. And it's kind of the same on this one here. If they are on the bottom rail, they can just join. If they're on the top rail, they have to go to the end, turn around and come back in. No trains cross each other anymore, so that is good. I did actually get a situation where a train got blocked. I think it was my mistake. This I need to fix as well. I put 2 grain trains in and then have kind of realised that it's not going to work because the grain trains... It will work. I'm going to have 2 trains, but I need to drop them down to 4 carriages each, not 6 carriages each, because they both go at the same time and there's not enough storage to store 2 lots of trains at once. So if I drop them down to 4 trains, we'll get more throughput because we'll get 2 lots of trains going, and then that should be fine. So essentially, if it's going and it ends up that sort of way, we might have a... I suppose this is technically now an 8-long train because they're both going to go together. But if one gets stuck somewhere and one gets it just gives options. But you'll see every last one of the tracks do the same thing now. They all come at the same place. It all lines up properly. I have also changed all the filters or the math blocks to be exactly what the trains deliver. So if there is space here for, this train would deliver 100 iron plates. If it drops below the 100, the train goes. There's always space for a full train in there. There is one exception to this rule, which I will get to in a moment. In fact, there's 2 exceptions to this rule, sorry. We'll get to the first one down here, the remedies. These remedies were suffering because we didn't have any water for some bizarre reason. Water wasn't getting down here enough. So I added another carriage for water for this one, and now it turns out herbs aren't getting down here, which is... yay. I think I need to kind of... Yeah, look, this doesn't have any herbs on it. It's got 2 water cuts, but no herbs. Why didn't it have any herbs? What's going on with herbs? Herbs. Right, hang on. What have I done here? Oh, I stopped it. Oh, yes, I know why. I filled this entire thing up with herbs, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted 400. I found out in a few places, actually, I've overfilled stuff, so that's why there's no herbs. But that should be working now. Yeah, for some bizarre reason, though, this remedy system seems to use more water than the actual numbers suggest. It might also be a fact that it's too far away from the base. It's a long way for a train to travel. Not as far as it would be down here, but that's fine. Other things as well, I haven't fixed this down here, and I haven't fixed these ones over here yet. I've been having issues today with internet and not being able to get online to do things, so I'm kind of doing stuff off the top of my head, so I don't need to... so I haven't got my sheet for covering that, so I haven't done these yet. I haven't fixed these yet. I have done the rails, that's all in place and sorted, and I will do the trains, but right now this is just providing books and we don't have any research to do, so we're okay. I will fix this at a later date. The biggest problem I'm currently having... That's done. I was storing some stuff in barns, like cloth was stored in a barn. We don't need cloth. Cloth's not used to make anything that I know of. Not even the airship. Well, maybe the airship. I don't know. But I was confused by that. And also, I was storing gears in there. Gears are used to make something. Right here. Here, gears. This is all... I'm trying to empty this one out as well, actually. And nails, because I messed up with the nails. Look, awful. Haha. Yeah, joy. So these are all stopped at the moment. And also... Yeah. Wrong. It's wrong. It's only 2 gap between them, not a 3 gap between them. What did I do? No, something went terribly wrong there. I need to move this, which we will do, but that'll I don't want to move it with the stuff on the belts because otherwise I end up in the base again. Yeah, the biggest exception to this rule is up here. This here we used to have 1 carriage for coal and 3 for iron, and you'll notice it's 300 now instead of 150 because I had to double it because this was running out of iron ore. But now it's too slow. It doesn't keep up with demand. This gets to about 100 and the train turns up waiting for more to go, and everything else is waiting on iron plates. And we have even more things to build for iron plates, like for instance iron wheels, which we need to make more trains because I'm kind of low on them. I've deleted all the trains here that was doing the base. These are all gone now. I've used them all up because I need trains because I need to put more carts in for places. So yeah. Yeah, so I've been trying to figure out what I want to do here. Do I want to put this back to being 9? That's an option. I could also increase the people here. That is kind of a waste because you need to put 5 workers, you need to put 4 extra workers in there to get 100% boost. You might as well build a new building. If you've got space is a bit of a premium here. We could build a new one across the road here, which is viable, but doesn't work if, say, we needed more grain throughput. We have no space to build another grain one. So, and also logistic-wise, that would be a real pain because I'd have to have trains go north and south, and then, yeah. So what I'm thinking is I could upgrade this back to 9, or we could go even further, because I kind of think I could actually get 18 in this square, which would be an interesting challenge, but I think it's what we're going to go for. I'm going to turn off the coal for a minute. You're going to come in and drop off, aren't you? Because see, this just runs out of iron, and then the train drops off more iron, and then goes. So there is that little gap. See that little gap right there of like 1, 2, 3, 4 belts where it doesn't get iron. And then it runs out. So that means we are going to probably have to up the train even further to keep up with more demand. Which might cause a bit of a problem because I don't know how we're doing for throughput of iron. Mind you, we're not really using iron ore anywhere else, are we? Ooh, actually, we might have to get another iron ore train going on. I should have foreseen that iron plates was going to be a problem. It's used in a lot of places. So, yeah. But hey ho, that's just the way it's going to be for the next. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the train. I don't want him to drop off. I'm going to stop the train. Thinking here, Ben is going to block the track because we have a problem with the track. What I might do is I might just turn the sorter off, and the train can drive around. That'd be fine. There you go. Train can drive around, do its thing. And I want this to basically just empty out all the coal it's got. That's the idea. Let it empty out stuff. Do its thing. That's the stone train. The stone train is going around, doing a lot of stuff. I've been using a lot of stones. I've been outlining things. So, we've got a proper little train system really going mad. Just trains going everywhere, doing their thing, doing what they want to do, not crashing into each other. So far, which is awesome. Yeah, we've got coins. We're selling remedies. Remedies are being sold here. I turned off selling reinforced iron planks because we didn't have any iron planks. And then I discovered a lovely issue which I didn't realise for a long time. This one here, which has no reinforced iron planks. The reinforced iron planks were coming down. They were driving down this road. Rail. I changed the sorter to be the other side, so it has to drive to the end and come back. But on the end of here is the drop-off, which had reinforced iron plates in it. So every time a train was coming down with them, instead of getting to their destination, they were being dropped off in here and sold. So, oops. But now we're selling remedies and veggie stew and all that sort of jazz. Remedies don't actually sell very quickly. Man, I need to sell for 3 blue coins. So, yeah. Blue coins are probably the hardest to get. Purple coins is basically cake. That's fairly easy to do, but I think blue is... It definitely requires the most effort to make blue coins. All of these proceeds things require a lot of effort. Elixirs require an awful lot to do. They're the best thing that sell for blue coins. And the eaters are sell for all different ones. So, health potions sell for purple coins. Interesting. Antidotes require remedy and fish oil. We do have remedies. We could get fish oil easily and a bit of sugar. But yeah, the elixir system is very complicated to make. So yeah, I don't really know what to do with that one there. So yeah, I'll put a filter in here with the town. This train has a this train. Wait, did you go all the way down there? Are the train's still going down here? That filters. You're only supposed to let. What? What? You're only supposed to let trains through that are tagged to. Well, okay, that don't work. Well, that doesn't work. That. Okay, so it's his filter is only supposed to let through stuff that matches the filter, and it's just let through that train that has a pickaxe. Okay. Maybe it's a blocker I need. I was about to say, does that mean the filter has not been letting town one through, but it has? I don't know. Whatever. There we go. So that's hopefully fixed now. That means, mind you, we haven't been selling anything else. There's nothing else on here that sells, so we're okay. We're running out of potatoes. Or full for potatoes. Why are we running out of potatoes? What's going on here? You're going to go and sell your stuff. Where is the train for potatoes? Come on. Flour train, that's the bread train that I'm looking on the wrong side. Your herbs and water, awesome. We have no potatoes? Why do we have no potatoes? Pause. Pick up some potatoes. What are you? What are you? You are the bread one. Okay, so you pick up some potatoes. That's fine. Okay, you picked up potato that time. Reason you did not drop off dead potatoes? That's weird. Why are potatoes struggling? Potatoes are not struggling. Potatoes are just struggling on one side. Why is this? Why is this? What is wrong with that pull? That grabber down there. We have potatoes on one side, but not the other. Right, let's see. Look, problems that I'm finding. Is it a problem? Is it an actual problem, or is it just that one side was not making stuff compared to the other? What? Okay, maybe one side was just not making enough compared to the other. Right, there we go. So potatoes have been dropped off. Yes. Yep. And are coming out both sides. Okay. Yeah, it's just this side wasn't using as many because the centre one wasn't outputting stuff. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I don't know what happened there. Something went bizarre, but that's fine. I also did the animal feed, the leather that's been shrunk together there. But anyway, let's have a look at this. Is this done now? Yes, awesome. Right, so we have completely nerfed our system right now. Use that there. Now, my idea, hopefully, is to squeeze in way more here than we currently have. And I'm going to do that by rearranging some things and even moving the central station. Which I'm going to make it more central. So let's move this out the way. Yeah. Let's move this out the way over there. We want to keep those kind of intact. You will also notice in places the logic has moved to include delta blocks as well. One grabber on a belt is not enough. Not enough to keep up at all. So, right. So what I want to do here is change this up completely. So I want to actually move this station to be pretty much smack bang in the center of the place, like that. Okay. That may seem a little bit weird, but and then we want to change this rail to be basically to come up, connect to this, and then go down again. That's the idea. So it's going to come along here. I'm going to move these first. Move that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that because I need to remember they're not holding till empty. Awesome. Right. So let us come along here, come up here, along there, down here, out like that. So the sorter gets moved to there. Remove that there. The ball function is going to be moved to there, and the blocker is going to be moved basically to there. Now, I don't know if this is going to actually work or not. We will see. It's kind of an experiment. So connect to that, connect to that. All that logic should still work. You connect to that ball function, you connect to that, you connect to that. Awesome. So the train will go along, drop off its goods, sit there and park here and wait. Which is fine. Which is absolutely fine. Oh. Good. And then what we want to do is we want to bring these back. But we need to shrink them down because I want to face them that way. And I think I can get a lot in there. Kind of hoping I can get a lot in there. Because I can actually shrink them down. They're actually too big for what they are. I'll put one there, and I'll fit another one there. All right. There. Ah, no, then we wouldn't be able to actually get. Would we? Or would we? Wouldn't be able to actually get the stuff out of it and back into that barn in the centre. But we might be able to get away with it by doing something like this. So if I put that there like that, we can shrink these down by at least 2. So I can grab all this and move it over. Oh, press the right button, that would help. Move, bulk, there we go. And that will still work. That will still work perfectly well. Then we copy it and get another one in here, but then there's no way to get the stuff out and back over. Because we can now put one in the centre one here, one here. But getting the stuff back out again. I mean, we could go up and over. We definitely could go up and over. Maybe I just went with 4. What if we just went with 4 with 12? So I'll put them down to there. Bring this up to here. Oh, missed one. And then we'll grab that all again. Copy. Rotate it round. Put it. Yeah. You can tell I like symmetry, can't you? You can. I like having the symmetry. It doesn't have to be that way, but I kind of want it to be. I'm just trying to think of how I can get the stuff out. Because I could put it on one belt. One belt would not be a problem. So if I did that. This may look a bit weird, but there, move that one there. Okay. We could quite easily have a single belt that it could come down this side. Oh, actually, yeah. I want to move that all in by one. Oh, there we go. Look at the belt, and then we'll run the belt along there, down here, and then we get kind of stuck. We do need some iron because we use iron for making a lot of stuff. I don't think any buildings require iron to be made to be. Buildings are some do, some steam engines, stuff like that. Maybe we don't. Mind you, a steam generator requires 100. Maybe we don't need 500 stored. Maybe we could just do that, and then do say 100. If we set that to 100, that would store 200 for us, which isn't a great deal when you come to making lots of things, but I'm really hoping that this is going to be okay. One link from that. Okay, so that should turn them all on and off as and when. There, remove that. And then what I can do is I can do that, and then I could do that. Not a huge fan of that, to be honest. Not a huge fan of that. That comes around the outside and down to that. Not a fan of that, because that one's going to empty way faster than these two are. Then again, it's going to be the same here. That one's going to empty before anyone else, because it's how the system works. And this is all depending on actual delivering of goods, which isn't as easy as it seems. So we're going to do coal on the floor, and then up in the air we're going to do the iron. I hope. We'll find out how this works. I have not tested any of this. I'm not really one for testing stuff off camera, because I think it's more fun learning together. We go. I'll put them further out. In fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. No, I'm not. No, I'm going to leave it like that. Right, okay, there we go. Right, so you have got. Oh, all right, turn you on. That means this train's going to have to go way more, because now it's doubled. This needs to be double in length now, which it kind of is. It actually kind of is. It's already double in length of what it should be. So we'll just let it go and see what happens. I mean, if everything's going to fill up with going on there. I'm very confused as to what's going on. You flagging. Why you turn that one on? Why are you still firing? How strange. I wonder if it's still linked to the previous barn for some bizarre reason. You link to that, you link to that, you link to that. That should turn you off. Awesome, there we go. That's turned all that off. And then when these hit 100, which is half their storage size, they will output into here. And it's only one grabber unit, which is not great, but we'll see. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. You come down here. You stop. You drop off all your goods. You are long enough. That's excellent. I did not count that. Just the right size. And then you're going to go off and come back in. Now, unfortunately, this is all going to get used way faster than it did before. Potentially twice as fast as it did before. So that train actually needs to be even twice the length it currently is, which is a lot. Awful lot. But I'm kind of hoping that everything just backs up a little bit. As you can see here, because these take so long to make stuff, a single metal belt is enough to actually just unload all of them. That's fine. When it all backs up, it does mean one will be running, like this one will be running more than anything else, and same for, I think, this one and this one. We'll put first. Not sure. But we'll see. Okay, so that one is done. So we do have some space in the centre if we need to do anything, like for instance, if we need to extend that train, we could move the train station back down here somewhere. The train could literally come in, drive all the way down to this side, do that and come back. This is kind of the idea that I had with the one where the train was going to come up one side. It would come up one side, it would come back on itself, it would drop goods off in the centre, everything would be processed in the centre, and then the other side it would do the same thing. It would come down, come back, park that. That way you can have ridiculously long trains. And it would all work. So yeah. We've also got space up here as well for more stuff. You know, there's always space in here if we need it. You know, I could spread these out a little bit more, or we could move this train station further down a bit if we felt this was cramped. But I mean, I honestly think you could get in this area here, with someone building way better than I can build, you would be able to get 18 forges in there without going 3D. I mean, this is the only 3D for the drop-offs. That's it. So, these are all full. These are still full. The packages are empty of iron. You've got iron in, but you don't have coal. Oh, did I mess up something here? I think I did. Yes, I did. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that's not a proper test because one wasn't being used. But it does look as if they kind of run out just before it gets there. There's a moment now storing 200. I've got 520 iron, and I'm confused. Where is that in the base? The base? Did we have loads of iron in the base again? Yeah, we've got 320 iron in the base. I think that's why I've been deleting trains. Although I've been using as much trains as I put. What? Not sure. Not sure. What the hell are you? So here we go. So this is the proper test. Let's click this train here. Let's see. When this all runs out of iron ore, which it will do. It's not an exact test because these were kind of full from last time, but it's close enough. So when the belts run out of iron ore, when we completely dry up on iron ore, I'll pause the game and we'll go and find out where the train is and see if it's on its way back here or if it's nearby. It has got that extra length to contend with as well. It's got to go all the way down the track and come all the way back again. So we will see. I mean, potentially I should just double it, which I kind of have. As I said, it used to be on 3 carriages for 6. That's how my spreadsheet figured it out. And now it's on 6 carriages, which should cover 12. I'd say should. I'm hoping so. I'm also hoping the coal holds out. We're actually more than a 4-to-1 ratio on coal now. Yeah, we are. It'd be 4 carriages. We're using 6 carriages of iron and 1 carriage of coal, which potentially means we should run out of coal before anything. Okay, so there we go. So that ran out. I wasn't paying attention there, sorry. But that ran out. I still have the train highlighted, so it should be easy to find. There it is. It's literally on its way back. It's just on its way back, so it's not quite enough. Okay, I think by the time it actually gets here, the packages would have run out. Let's see when the actual, yeah, there we go. The packages have just run out of iron ore. So yeah, there's a train. Okay, so we get to there, and we are out of iron ore, and we're just starting to use the iron ore in the forges, and that will just run dry as he goes around. Okay. You kind of are filling up and then emptying here. I mean, I could have also left the station down there and left the old rail in. I didn't. I kind of thought I was going to use more space than I did. Yeah, I could have left the train station down there and just run the stuff up this way. Would have still been fine. Could have done it lengthways in. Could have run this stuff up here. So, but anyway, this is a thing. It's a thing we have. You are actually out of. You are actually out of coal crates, but you have coal there. Right. If I make that train any longer, I need a longer rail. which we can do. We can do an order because I can run the station down here. Station can be dropped down here. Then, not that that's actually gonna work. Though this one and this one could be rotated around. So we could have the lines come out the back of the station. These corner ones come out the side here. These ones come out the edge and go up. The station can come down. It only adds. Well, let's see. I mean, we can move some of this up. We can rearrange the space in here. So we could add. Let's say I brought that down to leaving one gap there. We could add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rails, which is 3 extra carriages. 1 coal, 2 iron. That would work, and then I could rotate these around and then do that. That's why I moved these in by 1, so I had 2 gaps down the side because I kind of thought these might be facing the way. I'm thinking we'll go with more because this train is now sat here waiting. It's managed to get 100, almost 150, but it's not enough, and now we're going to run out again, and things are going to dry up. Although I do think we are kind of getting to the point where the coal is starting to struggle. I think every time the train comes by, it uses a bit more coal than it did before, and it will run out in like 2 or 3 train journeys. So okay, so okay, let's there's the train again. The train, yep, that's the train. Like clockwork, awesome. So if I add 2 more, that's 400. Which means I technically want to open up another one of these so that the train can actually dump some stuff if it's doing its thing. So in that case, let's move some things around. So you done? Okay. I don't want the train to dump its stuff in here before we move things around again. So let the iron do its thing. Here comes a train. Nope, it's a stone train. Cool. Right, iron done thing. Yep, awesome. Okay, okay. So remove those. Remove these here. Those there. And what I want to do is I want to press tab and I want to grab the train and move it down to here. Grab this and I want to rotate it round. That one needs to be deleted too. Oh. There we go. Right. So grab you. Move you up by. We'll say 2. We'll say 2. Up by 2. Why not? 2 seems like a good number. Move. There we go. These are 3 gap at the top there. That's fine. That's all good. I want to move you. I can't put you in because building is blocked. Building is blocked because I believe of that. Something I've learned. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. If you are changing a building around and you're trying to put a building on top of resources that are on a belt or on a chute, even though you're moving that chute, the resources don't move with it, they stay in place. So if you ever get a building blocked because of that, clear the resources off the edge, and that will be why. That'll cover it. But if I do that, do the same here, round, do that, and then want to grab this one and bring it up here to there. Grab this one here to there. Same. Boom. Making sure I've actually turned them around this time so that they actually do their thing. Yes, awesome. And then we want to grab this one to there and this one to there. Now this is going back to being the asymmetrical one belt is longer than the other, which I was kind of avoiding. That's why I did the whole 6 thing, because it evens out the belts. But then it doesn't here for the splitters, the packages, it still doesn't even out very well, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Okay, and then you can come along, go down here, there. You can come along, come down the outside, go to there. Zoom, 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 and zoom. There we go. Okay, that is that is quite nice to look at. I like that. I like the I like the look of this station. It could be more optimal. I'm sure it could be more optimal. I'm sure I could get enough in there if I used more verticality when, you know, up, you know, the belts came out of the forges and then went up in the air and so on and so forth. Right, so stop. You stop there. I know you need to empty first, but so we need to add another 3 carriages onto here. So 1, 2, 3. We've got space for 4 carriages. Awesome. We only wanted 3. That's fine. You drop off all your goods and then stop. And I want to swap you to be coal. So we have the coal at the front. And we want to add 2 more. Back. Turn off that. Turn off that. Copy, paste, paste. Okay, so we have 2 coal. So that's now coal is now 100. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, did I not have the correct? Got 1, I added 2. Oh no, I need to add 3. Of course I do. I do, because I swapped 1. We need to add 3 carts in total. So there we go. So yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 400. 400. Boom. There we go. And then I want to turn on probably another 2 of these, actually. Or pack coal. Iron, sorry. Iron. And coal's fine because it's got double that. So that way, if it drops down by 1 and a train goes and comes back and it doesn't even get used at all, it can drop off all its goods into there. Because we're not doing the whole hold until empty, because otherwise it would mess up the train, because it would be like waiting for the coal to be empty and the coal's going nowhere because it's not being used. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Who knows? Okay. So this has all been done, and hopefully this is enough now to get things going. What I'm hoping as well is that the iron ore can actually keep up. I think it's only being used in 2 places. Here are nails, and nails I messed up on completely because we've got a few nails, just a few. Can't pick that back up again. We have some gears as well. I'm filtering that around. Oh, I should do that. I should do that here. Oh. Wait. Out. In. These 2 here. Input. There we go. And that way I'll out the bottom ones, and it will fill up the top 2. These are outputs and these are inputs. Need to keep an eye on it though, because otherwise it hold on. Do you output the bottom ones? I don't. Okay, so when you pull out of it, it pulls out the bottom, but when a train picks up, it trains on the top. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. We've got like 1,000 gears here. I don't know. The only thing I can see gears are used for is the harvester drill, which we're not going to use anymore. So I'm fine with not doing that. Let me just double check it's not used here. It's just dawned on me it is used somewhere. Used right here. It's used to make what are these called? Steam boosters. It's right in front of me. I don't think we need that many though. I don't think we're gonna. I mean, it's 10. We don't need this many stored here, do we? So yeah, we're not emptying the packager because the train station there is kind of full and overfull, and we'll get to that. I will probably keep some storage. I might have like these 2 machine shops fill a barn up. And then that barn also empties into the... Or we might just swap the barn around. I don't know. We'll look at it later. But right now, I want to have a look at this. So, okay. Not bad. Not bad. You actually managed to get to... almost full. Almost full. But I want to check what this... this monstrosity of a train does. I never envisioned trains being that. I thought the cake one was going to be big. I did not envision the iron train being that massive. Wow. Okay, let's click the train, highlight the train. Hold on, let's have a look, see here. Look at that. Oh dear. Ooh, I think coal is going to suffer. Right, oh, no, click. I think we are actually going to, I mean, we're using 4 times the amount of coal, so it should balance. It should actually balance. Unless these use 2 coal. Oh dear, do these use 2 fuel? Oh, they might do. They might do. I don't need to have the train highlighted. It's like the biggest train we've got. They do. They use 2 fuel and 2 iron ore. So I mean, now it's times 4. So you need 4 times the amount of iron, which we've got. We've got 400 iron coming in and 100 coal. So that means this should remain balanced. It should run out of fuel at the same time it runs out of iron ore. I think that's, that feels right to me. That feels right to me. It should do that. Although it has already run out of fuel, not delivering any more fuel. But then the box fuel is a bit weird because it actually unpacks. Well, it does. The box fuel unpacks normally, but then these convert the fuel up by 4 times again. So, but they can store 40 rather than so it's all a bit. Just looking at the belts doesn't give you the proper representation of what's happening, because one box is 4 coal, unlocks to here to 4 coal. Then this only takes 1 in every 2 operations instead of taking 1 in every. Well, actually, it takes 2 iron ore in. It takes 4 iron ore in for 1 coal. That's a 4-to-1 ratio. So we're okay. We're okay. And this is the thing about the asymmetric stuff as well, because this is going to run out of iron ore before this one does, because these ones are further away from the train station, so they get more on their belt. That's fine. You've actually run low on coal. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, some of you are actually running low on fuel. Ooh. I have to keep an eye on that. Might be the situation of needing some extra coal over here. That would be a first. Actually, no, it would be a second, because there is somewhere else that uses 10 coal, 10 fuel per go. Yeah. Okay, so you all look like you're still currently producing. You're struggling a little bit for I think that's about right. I think that's about balanced. Although I am. I was going to say I'm confused. Did you really? actually drop off 100 coal? That seems to drop really, really quickly. There we go, and the belt's dry. Ooh, the belt's dry really quick. Ooh. Ooh, really? Ooh. Okay. I mean, happiness is a big factor too. When I was first testing this, we were on 80 happiness. Now we're only on 40 because I'm not obviously selling reinforced planks. I'm not selling reinforced planks, so yeah. But I think the important thing is can we generate 200 before this train comes back round again? That's the big question. Can we actually generate 200 before the big train comes round again? And let me have a look at the resources here. So we don't have enough iron ore to fill the train up. It's going to steal the 200 iron ore. Or is it? Hold on. Oh, that's iron. No, it's iron plates. Ah, it's iron plates you need. Oh. Ooh. No, hang on. Hang on. We're making iron plates. What am I on about? Yeah, you did not actually get all the iron ore. You did not get enough iron ore. So we need to do something about that as well. I did think that might be a thing. So I'm going to do, and I hope I have enough for this. Damn you. There we go. We're going to do that. We're going to unpause that. We're going to wait for the train to come back, and then we're going to copy it and make a new one. I don't have the iron wheels for it. I need to make some iron wheels. Oh dear. Do we have any? What do we have stored away here in things? We've got some sugar. We have some apples. We've got some berries. We've got some jam. None of these are full, so I'm going to delete these. Because they're not needed. That's got some stuff in it, so we'll keep that. Let's remove all that. There is sugar everywhere, but that's fine. We'll get the sugar back later. I don't know why I paused the game. Unpause it. Don't need to pause it. And we've got here, we've got nothing in that one. That can go. Nothing in that one. That one can go. That can go. Let's do a bit of tidy up here. No butter, no milk. That can go. This one has stuff in it. This has got a bit of cake. Eggs, butter, sugar, no flour. We have trains here too. Trains. I'm gonna delete these carriages one at a time because I'm not entirely sure whether you still get the stuff back for doing all the stuff. I didn't realise that. Awesome, that helps. That's gonna desperately help. Move all this here. What we've got here, we've got some animal feed stored in there, and we have some eggs stored there. We have more trains down here. Awesome, with planks in. An iron. What? No, axes. Wooden wheels is another thing as well. We don't have any wooden wheels, and we need wooden wheels for belts, for cloth belt. So yeah, animal feed. So we don't have any iron wheels. I know I was making iron wheels, I think, in situ with something else at the time. So yeah. Right, so got 2 grain trains doing their thing. Are you keeping up? Look at grain as well. Grain's doing okay. They are a little bit apart. I might as well just make that a 1-8 long train. There's no real point in having 2 separate trains. I kind of figured that having the 2 separate trains, they might spread out, but then I realised that as soon as that blocker drops there, the second train just comes along, grabs it, and moves on. So, yeah, I might as well make that an 8 long train. That makes so much more. Well, I should do that to the iron ore as well. Where is the iron ore train? Here. Convenience. Aha, hello iron ore train. I would like to borrow your rear carriage and add 4 more on. paste. Right, so you're all iron ore. There we go. So pick up way more iron ore than you did before. Awesome. And then we're going to do the same with the train. You've actually got everything you need. Oh, you're... What are you? Hold on. You're the rail type train. You've actually managed to get the iron plate you need. Whoa. Awesome. Okay, hopefully you can actually like go here and stop now. No, you won't, because you're going to send iron plate out to these, because this still needs to make stuff, because this still needs to be backed up, because that has just managed to back up. It hasn't been enough yet. But okay, fair enough. That's fine. That's fine. Here we go. So you're going to grab the iron ore. You're going to grab like literally 2 lumps of it and then go off, which is fine. You're not making enough, but I think that's because you just don't have the iron ore to deliver. That one's actually full. Awesome. That's going to be a good run. Right. Okay. Stop. And move you to there. Delete that train. Hopefully that works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think that works. Awesome. Boom. You can pick up loads and then just stop. You're holding 400 grain. Cool. Okay. Okay, so you're not quite there. You are filling up a lot quicker than you were before. That's good. That's very good. It does look like our coal situation's okay. You've got coal, you've got coal, you have coal, and you have coal. Yes, so our coal situation is actually okay. It hasn't. It's run out because there wasn't enough iron ore in one go. Awesome. Okay, here comes the train. Choo-choo, and it is full. Coal, iron ore, all the way down, every last one. Yep. It's going to empty the entire lot. And then move on its way, which is awesome. And not run out of coal as quickly as possible, but we'll run out of iron ore quickly, but that's fine. That's kind of the purpose. Wow, I don't know where that came from. That's kind of the purpose of it, is to run out of the iron ore, because it's using all the iron ore. And now we have a train that's 8 long dropping it off, and a train that's 6 long picking. No, 8 long picking it up. You've got less distance to travel, so yeah, this one has less distance to travel. I think. I hope. Yeah, this one's got definitely more. So it should be fine, even when nails come back into play. Should be absolutely fine. We'll just keep an eye on it here and see how it goes. So we would be nice to be able to make 200 by the time this drops off and comes back again. I think that's a tall order. I don't know how long that takes to go. One thing I'm not sure is that I have actually tried to figure out how to have a timer set to figure out how long a train takes to go somewhere and come back again. And I did that, and it does kind of work until you reload the game, and then all the timers just mess up completely. So some of them are ticking when a train's parked waiting, and some were not ticking at all, and some were just doing weird things of just I don't know, they weren't resetting to 0 or whatever. So yeah, I think the good old-fashioned stopwatch is just a better thing to do there. There's probably a way to do it with Logicbox. There is. I did it in Logicbox, but it just doesn't survive a reload. But anyway, I'm sort of waffling to waste a bit of time because I want to find out what happens. Does this train? But it is, yeah, it's completely full of iron ore. Excellent. Can it make it back? Before the station runs out of iron ore? That would be interesting. If it did, that means we've actually got a net gain of iron ore, which is excellent. That's what we want. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're going to be slightly short. There we go. So you've just run out of iron. You're the wood train. It's there. Okay, so it's about 30 seconds, a minute late. That's not terrible though. There's the iron plate train coming back. Or actually, is he? No. The packages still had iron ore in them, which means we have a gain. We actually have a gain of iron. Providing the iron ore can keep up, these mines can keep up doing their thing, which I don't see any reason why they shouldn't. This will suffice, for now, at least anyway. It's not quite making enough. We're at 100. The iron ore, the iron plate train is, that's a wood train. There's the iron plate train. So what do you get to once you arrive? We're going to be at what, 120? Maybe? No, less than that. Boom, there we go. 117. We're at 117 when the train arrives. So that's 2.5 carts. So it's not quite enough to keep up with that train running around permanently. But hopefully it's enough to keep up with time so that the iron plates, which are stored here, can actually start growing. Because that's a problem. That's our problem. Yeah. Okay, so we're good. We're good. I think this is a success. I like the look of it too. I don't know why. I don't know why it looks industrial, doesn't it? With the belts going everywhere and things going up and down and round and stuff like that. It looks the part. I mean, the other ones are pretty. They're all very, they flow very well. They look like they, you know, the bit comes in, splits, and does this and that, and that. It all looks very nice. And so if we need to up something, we can use this pattern. That's the idea. That's the idea of it. If something requires more, providing it isn't, I mean, anything that requires 2, probably 3, we could do at the most, because we could do a center one. Come out and poke in, and then 3 goods. Anything with 3 goods would work with this. Water we can get away with pipes. So cool. Okay. So there we go. We have a new thing, and I like it. I like it a lot. So we'll leave this here, and I'd like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you all have had a wonderful day, or are having a wonderful day, and the holidays are fantastic for you and everyone, and you're all staying safe in the weird and wonderful and crazy world that we currently live in. But yeah, hopefully all is good, and I shall say thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again next time. And until then, as always, have fun.